Roblox is now letting people use their real life names as their display name, and also even weirder, this one, I don't know how this is gonna go, and I really don't like the idea of this, but they are also now letting you change the display names of your friends. Kind of. So let me tell you about this update. So before I forget, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and very quickly, please join my Discord server. The invite code is ChloeGames, and there is a link in the pinned comment. Yeah, okay, I feel like I just threw absolutely everything about this update directly at you without explaining a single thing, so let me do that right now. The first thing is something Roblox has never allowed no matter what, and now they are allowing it for users that will be 17 plus. And apparently this is going to be the US only. It's probably something to do with some legal things, which is why they can only allow it for 17 plus and also for US people only. But what was previously known as display name will be shortened and referred to as name, and the second part of this update is that 17 plus users in the US can now edit their name to be their real name to better represent themselves. Really, they have never ever allowed anything like that, and not just your entire full name, but Roblox has never really even allowed you to use your first real life name in your username, which is kind of interesting because you could argue like, how on earth did they know if you're just using a fake name or if you've made up a name? The answer is they don't, and a lot of the times they just either took chances on that, or they guessed, or they assumed. A lot of people have been banned for having their real name in their username or the display name, even if it's not their real name, as long as it's like someone's real name, like a real name that exists. Roblox is not a big fan of that, but now they have completely changed, and they are allowing 17 plus users, specifically in the US, to have their real name, not just their real name, but their full name. Like in this example, there is two names right here, the first name and the last name. So I guess shout out to Kenny Mertens. What kind of an example? I don't know. Whoever's name this is, they probably said that this was alright. They said that this is allowed to do. But yeah, they are just changing it completely from display name to now just being called name. Previously, there was something underneath the username that said alias. I don't know what that was about. I think that was for your friends. Like if they went onto your profile and they set something as an alias, that would show up to them only on the website, and that was it, which I guess is pretty useful for if you forget who your friends are quite often, which I mean, I've never really had trouble with doing that, but hey, it's so interesting that now it's gonna say, I guess to 17 plus users in the US only, but now it's gonna say under where you can set your display name, this is how you will appear to others on Roblox. Choose a name your friends will recognize you by, such as your real name. Like it's literally suggesting to these people that they should use their real life name. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that's because a lot of people do end up building like a business on Roblox, so just having your real name is probably something that a lot of these people do actually want to be able to do. Having it be 17 plus only and also having it be in the US only, like I said, is probably something to do with the legal side of this. If it was down to Roblox, I would assume that they would let more people do it, but they probably just really cannot. The second part of this update, I said this is the weirder part, and I really don't think that I like this at all, even if it's only your friends that are going to be able to see this. If you go to the profile of somebody that you have as a friend on Roblox right now, you should have the option, or I don't know if this is still rolling out, but you should eventually have the option to customize their name, basically change their display name. You can set a custom name for these people, and then whatever you set as that name, it's going to show up as that on their profile, on the Roblox website, or even in games. Like above their head, whatever you set as the display name for your friends, it will actually show up above their head inside of these games, which is why I don't know if I like this too much. Previously with the whole alias thing, if you had anything of those set on any of your friends, it will now automatically be changed to their like display name for you. For example, I have my brother as a friend on Roblox. I had his alias set to Earl, like ERL previously, and now that they have this new thing where you can change the display names of your friends, it automatically updated the alias to now just be that. This is definitely not his display name. This is just what I had set for him, which is, it's very weird. I don't know if I like it. Pretty much what this means is anybody that is on your friends list, they can change your display name, but only for you or only for them. So my display name on Roblox is literally just Chloe, it's just my name. If somebody that I have on my friends list went onto my profile right now, they could change that to literally anything, but the thing with that is only they are gonna see that change. Everyone else on Roblox that isn't my friend or isn't that friend will still see it as Chloe. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I also, I mean, I'm setting my display name as something for a reason. I don't want anybody to be able to change that, even if it's only gonna be them that can see it. Making it easier to recognize them on Roblox, like I said, this is gonna be pretty useful for if you ever forget who who your friends are, because that happens all the time. I also just realized this is probably why they are starting to allow spaces in display names, because they wanted people to eventually be able to have their real life full name as their display name. It's kind of cool that they just keep changing things about this, and I mean, it's not exactly bad changes. So please, the comments is a place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox now allowing you to change your friends' display names, kind of, and also have your real name as your display name. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.